So what is next? Well, today I got an update on a Champa profile. After playtesting and I talked to a few people and just kind of figure out the just kind of the play style with my style and the deck itself. I made a few edits to it. You can just compare this list to the last list I made for you, but the changes I pretty much made. I dropped down saying Kaba to just one here. I add Digging Deep Vegeta just because this card is really good. When this card attacks, you can take up to 2 life, so 1 to 2 life, and switch this card to active mode, and it gains 5k power for the duration of the turn. It's really good because if you combine it with the Champa Leader's ability, when you give it double strike for the first attack, it now has 20k double strike for 2 attacks, and you can add more cards in your hand, and that's really good. I kept Vegeta Agent of Destruction the same because it's just really good. It KOs a card when it comes out, and it also gives you dual attack double strike plus 10,000 attack power. That's really good there. I bumped up Zeno to 1 and I added Unbreakables, Super Saiyan Son Goku, just because I needed more draw power, more red, and just kind of the super common element, just in case the games get long. Obviously, we still have the hits in, of course, and then we still have the Supreme Kai of Time, Disruptor. Then we still have the Control Cronoa, but we added in the Bardock Awakened Instincts because it's really good. It's overwhelm cost for 4, no energy as well. So just drop it when you have 4 in your drop area, and then you draw 2 cards, and you get then you have to pitch 1 to the drop, so it actually just refills your drop area again for more overwhelm and things like that. And then if you give it, use the leader scale, you give it double strike. So it's a 20k double striker, which still applies a lot of pressure to our opponent. So um, um, we took out the other overwhelm cards like the Scientist Fu and the Banisher Fu and the Supreme Kai of Time. And then we just added this guy, Bardock Awakened Instinct, and we did decide to add the Fu to Dark Banisher, because I keep forgetting about its permanent effect. It's already has a triple attack and a base power of 25k. Just because it was had overwhelm of 8, I thought it was a little too high, and then because it costs 4 energy, you kind of have to play it on turn 4, and I didn't want to really waste my time trying to do that, because I would want to play like First Singing Hit or things like that on turn 4, or kind of extend my plays with like the digging deep. But after playtesting it, I realized how easy it actually is to get 8 in your drop because of the leader skill. And then giving him the double strike triple attack, unless they have like a Nimbus or anything like that, which they still have to pitch 1 from their hand, which is really good. They won't be able to really stand that. Won't be able to really stop that. But yeah, his permanent is so good because like even when they try to activate a card, I think like Code Bloodlust or thing like that, they still have to pitch a card from their hand because they still have to activate anything once this card touches the field. The only thing I kind of will stop it was like be like Preemptive Strike or something like that. But since you can't Preemptive Strike this because it's 8 or preventive strike basically says 4 or less. This is 8, so like no matter what they do, if they cold bless it, bloodlust it, crush your wall, whatever, trying to negate the effect, they will have to warp a card from their hand to do it. So in a lot of situations, they'll try to super combo it out or thing like that, and they'll draw 1 from the super combo, or they'll play the super combo and then warp 1 card from the hand, then draw 1 after that, because before they can do anything, um, they have to warp, and even when they awaken, they have to warp a card, and that's what I'm saying. Like that's really good right there. Obviously, like I said, we're still playing the Elegant Assistance Heelys just for the super combo. Like I definitely wish it would have been you draw 2 cards then pitched because that would have been more useful, like the Paragus Defendant Father Paragus super combo. But it is what it is. We upped up after image to 1 or +1, so we got 3 of these guys, but we dropped out. Is that all you got altogether? We're only playing 3 counters right now, and we're also playing 2 Planet M2s just because we were playing Crisis Crusher to get around like the Sun Goku and the Borgoses and things like that. That kind of, and the Crisis Crushers themselves to kind of stop our plays. But Planet M2 is so good because it adds another 5k combo power to any of our cards, like when we attack, and that for the double strike, we kind of really won't need some of our attacks to get through. I was thinking about going towards the more crit route, putting like more 2 drops in to kind of get more effects, maybe the burst attack Gohans and things like that. But like typically, I kind of want to finish my opponent off turn 2, turn 3 with my small guys like the Anticipated Power Trunks, Saiyan Kaba. And if I can't get that off, then I want to take it to the long game. and trying to finish him off turn 4, turn 5 with Vegeta Agent of Destruction, comboing with Dig Deep Vegeta with some Senzu Beans, or even hit him with a foreseen hit, try to set up the next play for the food, the Dark Banisher, because I like dropping the food, but I really don't like dropping it on turn 4 just because I'm all tapped out. I can't do anything about that. I'm just stuck in a predicament. So right now, we still got the 4 Senzu Beans. It's still pretty good. Still pretty good leader. I like playing with him. Just had to update a little bit more just to make it more consistent against the meta. I still play two time control Konoha, which I would want to take out, but since we are putting a lot of pressure on our attacking with our battle cards, I really don't want to run into a Shigesh exploding Goku kind of thing. They can even like Shigesh into Path to Greatness to kind of slow my attacks down more too as well. And I kind of want to go into that. Like my favorite combo is literally comboing all out basically and giving everything double strike and then having 2 energy open to evolve or to play like the chain attack Trunks into the Zeno play just to reset everything, and then I can still attack with Zeno with double strike and try to finish my opponent off, so I don't have to wait until 1 life. I can just attack with 2 life. I really like that. That's my updates for this deck. I plan to make a few more updates to it maybe later on after a few more of the power boosters come out, just to see how playing against that, like the certain other decks and things like that, and then see what side deck cards I want to add in. Obviously, TN is still pretty good because Shinemba has the greatest defense of them all, and it can definitely mill out like a lot of key pieces too. So, thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys check out the next video for my next updates and things like that. If you guys are new, go ahead and subscribe down there. If you guys have any other suggestions, other ideas that work better for you when you've been testing this deck out, please go ahead and comment below as well. And if you guys like the video, go ahead and like the video. And I hope to see you guys next time. Thank you.